Hey Laura, what's up? I noticed you left the self-study session really early today. Did you go home to get something? Are you gonna come back here afterwards?
Hey Justin, what's up? Do you need something?
No, I'm just wondering why you suddenly had to go home today without telling me what was going on. I thought that we made a plan to study together until really late today. You said you'd be there until at least 9 p.m. Did you have a change of plans and forget to tell me? Now that we're boyfriend and girlfriend, you can't just back out of our plans without talking to me first. That's not very good behavior for someone who's supposed to be in a relationship. I thought you said you dated someone before, because if you had, you should know how to act now that we're going out. You're kind of making me look stupid because everyone knows that we're dating, so if you just go around doing whatever you like, people will think that you don't respect me.
That seems a little unreasonable. I just didn't feel very well and I thought I should probably go home instead of sitting there and not working. And you looked like you were concentrating really hard, so I didn't want to disturb you. You didn't even look up when I walked past you.
You didn't feel very well? That's all?
Yeah, I feel like I might be coming down with something. I have a fever and I couldn't concentrate on what I was doing at all. So I thought it would be better to just come home. It's not a great idea for me to be in the self-study room if I'm getting sick. I don't want to risk all the others getting sick too.
You're not working hard enough, Laura. You know that we have our SATs coming up soon. Do you think it's easy getting into a good college or something? You're being naive. You are aware of what your GPA has been all this year, aren't you? You really have some work to do if you want to be on the same level as me and get into an Ivy League college. You can't just be going home because you're a little sick. I could understand if you were already ahead of everyone else, but you're not. You're not even the top in any of our classes. Your grades are just above average, but if you want to get into a good college, they have to be excellent. You know that, right? Don't you even want to go to the same college as me?
I'm sorry, Justin. I must have really upset you.
I'm not upset. What exactly are you apologizing for? Apologizing to me isn't going to help you get better grades. You have to stop wasting your time and energy on stuff that isn't important. This is the most crucial time in our life so far, Laura. You have to take it seriously or your whole life could be affected.
I still think I should apologize if I made you feel bad by leaving without telling you what was going on.
You really don't understand anything, do you? I'm not feeling bad, I just don't want to see you making stupid mistakes. We only have 1 month left until our exams. You can't take it easy right now. If you get sick, it doesn't matter, you just have to push through. I don't even know how you have time for feeling unwell. I swear, if you just work, you won't even notice. You'll be free to get a cold and recover from it after the tests, but right now, you just don't have that freedom. Besides which, because of your actions today, we're spending valuable time here texting about you not studying hard enough. Are you seriously so selfish that you would steal study time from me like this? Can't you see how annoying that is for me? Hey, Laura, is everything okay? You didn't look so well at school today, so I just wanted to check up on you and see how you were. Are you still feeling bad?
Oh, hi Howard. Thanks for asking. I think I have a fever, but I haven't seen the doctor or anything, so I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm waiting for my mom to get home.
Oh no, that sucks. I hope it isn't anything serious. Sorry for texting you like this.
Why would you be sorry?
I just thought that you'd rather be sleeping than getting annoying messages from me. You should get some rest.
That's okay. I'm glad you texted to find out how I was.
Oh really? You're not just saying that to be polite, are you?
No, I realize just how kind you are. It's so sweet that you're worried about me.
Well, it's what anyone would do, isn't it? I know we're basically competing at school and we both want to get the best SAT score, but we're still friends, right? We've known each other since kindergarten, so it's not weird for me to worry about you when you're not feeling great. And it is a really important time for us right now, so if you're sick, that is really bad news. I hope it turns out to be nothing and you feel better after you get some rest.
Thanks, Howard. It means a lot. I really hope that this fever goes away and I feel better tomorrow.
I know. Maybe you should take it easy for a little while anyway. Even if you're not sick, you might just be working too hard. Get some rest, okay? I'll text you tomorrow to see how you are. Good night.
Okay, good night.
Hey, why aren't you at school today? I didn't think you'd be so crazy. You took the whole day off. I hope you're not planning to take off study hall as well. It's supposed to be starting straight after final period and you're not here. You really are slacking. I can't believe you would do that since the school arranged the study time specifically for students who really want to do well on the SAT. Why are you being so selfish? Don't you want to go to the same college as me so that we can stay together? Come on, Laura. If that's truly what you want, you have to study. You have to come to school and your extra classes, otherwise it's all just a waste of everybody's time.
I'm sorry, Justin. I really can't make it today. I have a temperature over 100 and I feel really awful. I saw the doctor yesterday and she said I needed to rest until the fever goes down.
Well, what are you going to do if you have a fever on the day of the test? Are you just going to stay at home then?
I don't know.
I want to know what your answer is, Laura. Don't just avoid the question. What would you do?
I guess it would depend on how I felt. If I could, I would just do my best to take the test anyway. But if I really couldn't manage it, I'd probably defer the test and take it another time.
But then you wouldn't be able to use your test score to apply to college this year. You'd have to wait until next year, wouldn't you? I think if you would just take the test even if you had a fever, you should just suck it up and come to school and study anyway. You're holding yourself back. You should see this as an opportunity.
What do you mean? How can being ill be an opportunity?
Because you can practice studying while you're sick. Studying isn't just cramming knowledge, Laura. It's practice for the real test. Don't you understand that? If you think there's a chance you'll have to take the test with a fever, you should practice and study with a fever as well. That's the best way to prepare yourself.
But I really can't come to study hall today.
Why can't you? I think you're just making excuses. Let me ask you one thing. Do you really think you'll get better before the test? You only have a few weeks. What are you going to do if this illness lasts for a while?
I don't know. I guess I'll deal with that problem if it arises. But for now, I'll do my best to get better. Which probably means following my doctor's advice and getting some serious rest today.
You can't just put it off until it becomes a problem. This isn't about getting better. It's about learning to deal with being unwell and going to school anyway. This is about setting a precedent for your future actions. Employers don't want to hire people who are just going to take days off all the time. If you miss a bunch of school, it's going to show on your attendance record, and you're going to look like you don't care about showing up. Is that what you want?
Of course not. But I'm not planning on taking a bunch of time off. It's only been 1 day so far. That's not going to make much of a difference.
Whatever you say, Laura. What do you think's going to happen if you're applying to a job and the other people applying all have perfect 100% attendance records? If I were you, I would turn up and study anyway. It's good practice in case you're sick on the day of the test, and you can't afford to take time off.
But it's like I've said. The doctor says I have to rest, and my mom is here making sure I don't get up and start studying.
They're interfering in your life. You don't need to listen to them. You're 18 and you can make those decisions by yourself. How much longer are you going to listen to what your parents tell you to do? Look, if you don't come today, I don't want to hear you complaining when you get a really poor mark on that test. It is up to you and I'm not taking any responsibility for your decisions, okay?
Of course I wouldn't complain to you or try to blame you. I'm old enough to know when something is my own responsibility.
Well, you're not acting like you know how to take responsibility for something, are you? In my opinion, you're just sitting there waiting to fail. You need to take some action, Laura, or you're gonna get left behind. Are you listening to me? Hey! You didn't come at all today. The rest of us were at study hall until 8 p.m. We even got the teacher to extend it for 30 minutes because we were so eager to study. But where were you? In bed by the sounds of things. You won't even answer the phone. Enough is enough, Laura. You have to stop acting like a spoiled brat.
My fever is still high. It hasn't come down below 100 yet, and the doctor says I still need to rest. It's not that I don't want to study.
I'm not asking about your temperature, and it's not a question of whether you want to study or not. You either choose to do the work or you don't do it and you fail. Do you really think you can still get a good mark after taking all of this time off? Answer me.
I'm sorry, I really can't talk on the phone right now. I don't feel good. It's hard enough to look at my phone to text back.
I wish you would stop with all the whining and excuses. There's nothing wrong with your ears, is there? Answer the phone. If you don't, I'll just assume that you don't care about me at all, and in my opinion, that means we shouldn't be together. You'd better be at school tomorrow, okay?
Sure.
Hey, are you asleep yet? How's your fever? Are you feeling any better?
Hey, I'm not sleeping. It's hard to sleep. I'm not really feeling much better and the fever is still the same. And I have a cough now. That's mainly why I can't sleep.
Oh man, that sucks.
But I'm gonna try and make it into school tomorrow anyway.
Really? Are you sure that's a good idea if you're not feeling better and you have a cough?
I don't know. I'm just getting a little anxious about missing all of this school time when I should be studying for the SAT. If I look at it from all angles, I really feel like now isn't the time to be lying around in my bedroom.
I'm not sure what you mean. That doesn't really sound like you.
It's fine anyway. Thanks for worrying about me. I'll be okay.
Okay, if you say so. Just don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself feel worse, right? You went home again. You didn't even make it to lunch. Come on, Laura, you're driving me nuts with this garbage. Whatever, I am done with this ridiculous business. It's distracting me from the real issue of studying for the SAT. Let's break up. The more time I spend with you or trying to talk to you, the more irritated I get. It's not worth the bother for us to be in this relationship. I'll go to college by myself. You can go to a community college and become a hairdresser or something, seeing as you would clearly rather not do anything important.
Hey Justin, I'm so sorry, I just saw your messages. Apparently I passed out in the hallway on my way to math class, and someone carried me to the nurse's room. When I woke up, the nurse was there and she was saying stuff about how I wasn't well enough, and why did I even try to come to school today? She called my dad and he came and picked me up. Then I fell asleep when we got home and just woke up right now. I'm really sorry you feel that way. I had such a fun time with you and I think we made some really great memories together. But if you don't want to be in this relationship anymore, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I just have to let it go. Thanks for everything, Justin.
What? That's it? You're fine with that?
Fine with what?
I just suggested we break up and you're okay with that? Are you sure you're not confused?
I don't think I'm confused. You don't like me anymore, right? That's what you're saying.
I guess.
Then it's decided. There's nothing I can do about it. I know you well enough to know that I can't change your mind about stuff like that.
But you still like me, don't you?
I'm not sure. It's difficult to know right now because I'm dealing with a lot of stuff.
You're not sure? How can you not be sure about your own feelings? Or are you just embarrassed to say it outright like that? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I need a break from you because you're just starting to drag me down at the moment. But I'll give you one thing to try and keep you motivated. If you manage to get into our first choice college, I'll consider getting back together with you.
Huh? You'll consider it?
But I'm not going to be with someone who can't get into an Ivy League college. I promise I won't even want to know you if you fail. And I don't want you to text me or talk to me until we get our college application results. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how much you miss me and want to see me or hear my voice. I don't want any contact with you, so leave me alone.
Fine, I hear you. I won't text you anymore.
Good. So, do you finally understand what you've got to lose here? There's a lot more than just college applications on the line, Laura. If you don't study and you get rejected from the college we agreed to go together, you'll lose me and your whole future will be ruined. So, you'd better do your best to get over this little illness and get back to school. Ivy League colleges don't accept any old useless quitters. They want people who've put everything into their application and got the best grades possible.
Hey Howard, I just wanted to say thank you for today. Jessica texted me and said it was you who carried me to the nurse's room after I fainted in the hall. I thought I should let you know I'm okay now. My dad came and collected me and I went to bed when I got home. I woke up an hour ago and I feel much better. I can barely remember anything from today though. It was such a bad idea to go to school in that state.
Laura, I'm so glad you're okay. Are you really feeling better already? Gosh, you were so sick. Why on earth did you try and go to school with a fever like that? It was crazy. There's no way you would have learned anything anyway. How's your fever now?
It still isn't going down. I don't know what to do.
You just have to rest. There's nothing else you can do. I don't want to hear about you being out of bed, okay?
I know, everyone is saying that. I just have to be patient.
This is a little off topic, but I was talking to Jessica after we took you to the nurse's room, and she said that she thought you were acting weird because of Justin. Is that true? What's he been saying to you? Jessica said that you were at school because he was pressuring you into studying and stuff, even though you weren't well. That's not right. I don't know why he would do that, but he definitely isn't thinking of what's best for you. It's probably not my place to say, but I think you're better off without him. I know he's always been the smartest guy in our grade, and you're the smartest girl, so it makes sense for you guys to date. But if he really liked you, he wouldn't make you try and go to school when you're sick.
It's fine, Howard. We broke up. It was actually Justin's suggestion, but I agreed to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he dumped me. He said being with me was getting in the way of him studying for the SAT. I think I was annoying him somehow. I'm not really sure what I did wrong because I was just doing my best to make him happy.
Oh, that's tough. Sorry. I wouldn't have brought it up if I knew that. I probably shouldn't have been so critical about him.
No, it's okay. You're probably right about what you said. He was being really harsh with me, I think because he thought it was for the best. And I liked him, so I trusted him. But maybe we were both wrong.
I still think you're taking way too much responsibility for that stuff. He was putting a lot of pressure on you.
Well, he wasn't always so mean. Up until we started applying for college, he was really thoughtful and caring. I think he's just getting carried away with the pressure of applying for colleges. It's understandable. He comes from a family of overachievers.
Yeah, I remember thinking you guys seemed really tight earlier in the year. I was actually kind of jealous of you guys.
Well, maybe I just tried too hard. I thought I was being a friendly and attentive girlfriend, but maybe he thought I was too needy or clingy or something. I don't know. But maybe he just found someone else that he liked and he's using this studying stuff as an excuse. But on the other hand, I might just be overthinking all of this and I just need to try and forget about it. But it's hard when I'm too sick to get up and do anything. All I can do is lie here and worry about what Justin thinks. And it's embarrassing now because everyone will know that he broke up with me. Even if I did feel better tomorrow, I don't think I'd want to go to school. Sorry, I'm probably oversharing. I doubt you want to hear all about my love life and my breakup.
It's okay.
I think I'm going to take another nap. I'm so tired after everything that happened today.
Yeah, get as much rest as you can. I'll make sure no one's judging you when you're back at school. Hey, Laura, how are you feeling? I hope you're getting a little bit better now.
Howard, it's nice to hear from you. I was a bit worried I freaked you out last time you texted me. I'm feeling a lot better now, thanks. My fever has gone down and I've pretty much stopped coughing.
Oh, really? Oh, that's great news.
But I'm not sure if I can go back to school yet. I really don't want to see Justin. I'll probably just cry and make a fool of myself.
Okay, well, if it's gonna make you uncomfortable, I don't think you have to force yourself. How's the studying going? Did you get the practice papers I dropped off?
Yeah, but I'm not really into studying that much at the moment. I'm considering putting off the SAT until next year. I'll take a year out and get a job or something.
Really? That seems drastic considering all the work that you've already done to apply for colleges this year and study for the SAT.
I know, but everything just seems so pointless right now. I don't even want to take the test. The idea of going to our graduation ceremony makes me feel nauseous. And even if I did study hard and make up for all this time I've lost, I've applied for the same college as Justin for my first choice. But I wouldn't want to go there if he was going. Imagine us running into each other in class and the library and stuff. I'd be humiliated constantly.
Well, you don't know that he'll get into that college, but you could always plan to go to a different one anyway.
I don't know, I just feel like I've let myself get too far behind to catch up now. Maybe he was right, and I'm more suited to being a supermarket checkout assistant or something where you don't have to use your brain.
That doesn't sound like you talking, Laura. I really don't think you'd be content with a job like that. You'd get bored.
How do you know?
Are you forgetting how long we've known each other? Sure, Justin was your boyfriend and I've never been your boyfriend, but I still know you. I get that you're feeling helpless and frustrated right now, but I think Justin might have said some stuff to you that wasn't true or fair. I really think you owe it to yourself to try your best this year. You are so smart. You can start studying again now and still get an amazing mark on the SAT. I know it. I honestly think that you should do it just to prove to yourself that you can. And Justin and anyone else in our grade who doubts you can just deal with it.
Thanks, Howard. You're probably right. Why are you so kind to me? Everyone should have a friend like you. You know exactly what to say when I feel bad.
I don't know, but you can always rely on me if you need someone to talk. Just text whenever.
I can't just text whenever. You don't want me waking you up in the middle of the night worrying about math problems, do you?
I probably wouldn't mind, but you know that I can't help you with math problems. I can't even help myself.
But you're studying for the same tests as I am. I don't want to bother you.
It's not really a bother as long as I know I'm helping you out. I'm not as smart as the rest of you guys, so there's not much point in me studying as hard as you do. I'll just do my best and go to a reasonably good college. I still haven't decided what to do about scholarships anyway. And meanwhile, if you need to talk about anything, just let me know. Don't worry about bothering me, because I promise you're not.
Okay, thanks, Howard.
And stop thanking me. We've been friends for years. This is just what friends do for each other.
Got it. I'm going to bed anyway. I'm still feeling kind of tired most days.
Okay, good night. I hope you sleep well.
I decided to take the test, Howard. I'll take it with everyone else and apply to colleges this year like I planned.
Oh, really? That's awesome. I'm so glad that you've decided to do that.
But I don't think I'm going back to school this year. I talked to my mom and she's agreed to let me be homeschooled again. It's just too hard to go back there after all the trouble I've had with Justin. You know, I've always had really bad anxiety, right? That's why I was homeschooled at the end of elementary school and most of middle school. This whole thing with Justin humiliating me has just ruined it for me. I can't stand the idea of going to school and seeing people right now.
Oh, okay. That's sad, but if that's the right decision for you, I'm not gonna argue.
I might come back for a senior year, or I might not. I guess it depends on how my grades are. I really wanted to graduate from high school properly. I think I could still manage it, even if I miss the next few weeks. But if not, it's fine. For now, I'm just going to concentrate on studying for the SAT. I have another few months before I need to worry about applying to college. But I had to think about whether I wanted to just give up and apply for jobs, and I decided that's not what I want. I'd have to move out and get my own place, and rent is so expensive. I'm not ready to be that grown up yet. Besides, my mom and dad have spent so much money on my education already. It would be such a shame to waste all of that by giving up.
That's true, but I'm sure they wouldn't mind what happened as long as they knew you were doing your best.
Thanks for giving me the motivation. I really needed that talk yesterday. Oh, right. I'm not supposed to be thanking you.
It's okay. It's clearly you who deserves credit for making the decision and sticking to it, though. You should be proud of yourself. You're amazing and you're gonna make this work.
I really hope so. Let's see. Oh my God, Howard, can you believe it? Tomorrow is finally the day we've been dreading so much. The test day. It's gonna be horrible, but then it'll be over. I'm so scared, but also I can't wait to put it behind me. We've just got to finish this semester, and then it'll finally be summer.
I know, I am so nervous. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep a wink tonight. You can't really be excited.
Just excited for it to be over. I don't think I'll sleep either. I'll just be reciting mathematical formulas all night until I finally go crazy. I don't want to do it. This was a terrible idea. I missed a whole week of school last month. I should have just postponed the test. What was I thinking?
You were thinking how cool it would be to take the test alongside everyone else and show them just how smart you are by totally beating everyone despite taking a week off?
No, that wasn't it. I just didn't want what happened with Justin to get in the way of my future.
Right. I'm not looking forward to the math part either. It's never been one of my strengths. I think I maxed out my math talent around 2nd grade.
You're just being modest. We both know you've got math covered. Anyway, all you need to do is get a good mark, and then you can start thinking about athletic scholarships. You're the best long jumper in the whole state. I don't think we've ever stopped to consider just how easily you could get into a great college with that.
Yeah, we've never considered it much because my grades have never been that good.
Tomorrow is your chance to show everyone you can study as well as jump far. What if you do really well on the SAT and we can apply to the same college?
Let's not get carried away, Laura. I don't want either of us to feel any unnecessary pressure tomorrow.
Right. We don't have to worry about any of that stuff now. It's just us versus the SAT. And we've studied as much as we can, so we won't have any regrets, right? This is crazy. I'm so nervous. I might have to just sit and read a book all night instead of trying to sleep. Going to bed just seems kind of pointless.
I'm glad you seem like you're back to your old self, though. Homeschooling really does agree with you, doesn't it? A bunch of us are sad we don't see you at school anymore, though. Just hanging out on weekends isn't really enough.
Oh, really? Who says that?
Me, Jessica, me, mainly.
Okay, well, maybe after the test we'll have more time to hang out.
Okay, anyway, good luck for tomorrow. You won't need it, though, but good luck anyway.
Thanks, you too.
Hey, Laura, are you still awake? I heard that you're taking the SAT tomorrow, too. I hope you're prepared. You've always struggled with your mental health, so I thought you'd just defer this time and take the test another time when you're ready. I wonder if you're really prepared for tomorrow. You took so much time off sick, and then you never came back to school, and everyone said that you were being homeschooled again. I don't think that's gonna help you at all. You need the guidance of a proper teacher. Even if you hadn't missed all of that school and study hall, you would still be struggling to get a good grade. I'm surprised you would risk taking the test in that state. Why aren't you responding to my messages? I can see that you're reading this, Laura. It's rude not to respond. Whatever, you've got no chance, loser. Hey, how was it for you? Sorry we didn't get the chance to talk much after the test, but I thought you'd probably want to get out of there as fast as you can. It must be pretty unpleasant to be in the same room as Justin after everything he said to you. Did you get home okay and everything? Oh, you must be so tired. It's a good thing that tomorrow is the weekend and we can just relax.
Hey, yeah, I'm sorry I ran off. I didn't want to hang around and risk coming face to face with Justin. I got home just fine. I told my mom when we would be finished and made her wait right there in the car so we could leave straight away. I know I sound like I'm a bit crazy to still be worrying about him after all this time, but it's really difficult for me to get over stuff like that.
It's okay. I know what it's like for you. I don't think you're crazy. Maybe you just need a little extra consideration from people.
If everyone was as considerate and reliable as you, Howard, I'd probably be just fine.
So, how did the test go? Or do you not want to talk about it?
I think it went okay, actually. I kind of enjoyed it. There were definitely some difficult parts, but I managed to get an answer down for everything.
You did? You're kidding. I totally ran out of time at the end of the writing section. I must have spent too long planning what I wanted to write. Oh, I was so annoyed. I always had plenty of time when I did practice tests, so I don't understand why I ran out of time on the real thing. Maybe I spaced out a little and lost 5 minutes just thinking about nothing other than how scared I felt. That is totally possible.
Oh dear, I hope it's not as bad as you think. Maybe you just had a lot more to write than you did in practice tests. That might be a good thing.
I don't know. It's always hard to tell how I've done on tests. Sometimes when I think I've done really well, I'll get my grades back and it is so disappointing.
Oh, we'll just have to wait and see then.
Yeah, I think it went okay, but I don't want to say any more than that in case it went badly and I look like more of an idiot than normal.
You're never gonna look like an idiot. I don't know where you got that idea from.
No, you're right. I know my strengths and I know that I'm not particularly academic. I just feel like there's a lot riding on this test, so I just don't want to jinx it.
It's done now anyway. We can finally relax for a little while until it's time to start applying for colleges properly. And we don't have to worry about our results for a couple of weeks.
Are you kidding? I'm already worrying about the results.
Well, whatever happens, you can't change your test now, so you should try to relax.
Why does it feel like our roles are reversed now and you're the one supporting me through this experience? But you're right, we did our best and now all we can do is wait for the results.
And we're gonna have so much more free time now that the test is over. We could even go out and see a movie or something like we used to. Do you think Jessica would want to come? Oh, I forgot to tell you. I got a bunch of weird messages from Justin last night, but I was reading and I didn't see them until this morning, so I just ignored him. I think I might be getting over him a little bit now. He doesn't seem to bother me as much as he used to.
Oh, really? What was he saying?
I'll just show you the messages next time I see you. It's easier.
Okay, as long as he's not bothering you, I guess it's fine. But just let me know if you want me to talk to him.
Sure, but I don't think that would end well. I don't want to be responsible if you guys get into trouble for fighting or something.
Who says I'd try to fight him?
Howard, when we were in elementary school, you tried to fight a bathroom door that I walked into because you thought it must have a problem with me. Don't you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. I sure showed that bathroom door who was boss, didn't I? Whoa, it just struck me that our school days are almost over. We just took the SAT. We only have one more year of high school. And you're not even sure you're going to come to school next year. Everything is going to be so different soon. It's going to be scary.
I don't think it's scary. I'm kind of excited.
Well, I don't know how different it's going to be for me because I don't know if I can get into a good college like you will. But I can only hope. I think the test went okay, and I can apply for scholarships for athletics if I have reasonably good marks.
I'm so glad you think it went okay. If we have good grades, we can apply for some really good colleges.
Do you have any idea of where you want to go already? How many colleges do you think you'll apply for?
I have at least 2 that I really want to go to, and also a couple that I think I'll apply for as safety choices. But I haven't really decided yet. I want to get my results from the SAT before I make up my mind. How about you?
Well, there's one college that has an amazing athletics team that I would absolutely love to be a part of. But I haven't really thought about any others yet. I don't know if my grades will be good enough to even apply for schools that good.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
I'll keep my fingers crossed that we can both apply to the colleges we want to go to, although I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine.
Well, I'm sure you'll be fine too. It's nice we have faith in each other, isn't it? But maybe we should also try to have a little bit of faith in ourselves.
You're right, let's try that for a change.
Howard, I'm so nervous. This is terrible. I think I'm actually going to throw up today. I bet you're not even awake yet, are you? You're probably not nervous at all. It's only SAT results day. No big deal.
I'm awake. I've been up since about 5 a.m., seriously. The results will be posted at 10:30 a.m., right? How many minutes away is that by your clock?
It's 3 minutes away.
This is awful. I hate this. It's the worst moment out of the whole thing. Even taking the tests was more enjoyable than waiting for the results.
I know. At least in the exam, I felt there was something I could do, but right now I'm just helpless. What are you going to do if your marks aren't good enough? Are you just going to make do?
I'm not sure. I haven't really thought that far ahead. I prefer to just take things as they come. How about you?
My mom and I decided I would just study and take the test again. I don't want to settle for a lower ranking college. I want to do my best and apply for a great school.
I thought so. You seem like the kind of person who can settle for second best. It's past 10:30. Are you going to check the results first, or should I?
I keep refreshing it, but it hasn't been posted yet.
Maybe the system is just taking a while to catch up. There must be a lot of people doing the same thing right now.
I bet.
Is it working for you yet?
Not yet. It's still loading. Maybe we should just agree to check it later.
Oh, I can't wait that long. I've been waiting for hours already.
It's loading now.
So, what does it say?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I got 1520. That's amazing.
That is amazing. I knew you would get something like that. You're literally the smartest person I've ever met. You were bound to get an incredible mark.
Oh my god, this is amazing. My mom is sat here crying. Can you believe her?
She's just so proud of you. I don't blame her for crying. Aren't you crying?
Maybe a little bit.
Congratulations, Laura. I'm so happy for you. That score is amazing. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the highest score out of everyone in our school.
Oh, come on. I doubt it. Justin was being so crazy about studying, there's no way I would have beaten him. But thanks for saying that. I'm so grateful for everything you've done for me this year. You really gave me the encouragement I needed after the whole thing with Justin. My mom feels the same way. I told her everything that happened. She wants me to tell you thank you for your support.
Well, that's fine. I just knew you could do it, so that's why I encouraged you to have a go and not give up.
So how about you? What did you get?
I forgot to check my own score. I was so busy worrying about you and then congratulating you. Okay, I'm refreshing it now. Oh wait, there it is. I got 1,210. Actually, that is better than I expected. I didn't think I'd get over 1,000.
That's awesome, Howard. You can apply to a lot of places with that score.
Well, yeah, I can probably try for some good athletic scholarships after this. Oh, I'm excited.
This is really incredible. I'm so happy for you. You've done so well.
It is obviously nothing compared to what you've done. I could have studied for years and years and I still wouldn't get that kind of score you managed. And you did all of that after being so ill and having to deal with a messy breakup, and without being at school for the last few weeks. It is amazing that you did so well. I can't believe that you would turn around and congratulate me for my slightly better than average score.
You deserve praise too, Howard. You're too modest sometimes. Can I call you now? My mom wants to say hi too.
Your mom wants to call me? That might be a bit embarrassing.
Oh, come on, Howard. I want to talk to you, and my mom will probably just say congratulations and then go away.
Okay, hold on.
Thanks, Howard. I'll see you soon.
I should be the one saying thank you. You and your mom are really starting to flatter me right now. I don't think I've ever been praised by someone else's mom before. I might need to go and lie down. Do you think your mom could call my mom and tell her all that awesome stuff she just said about me? I'd really appreciate that.
Stop teasing us. We're honestly just trying to let you know how much you've helped me out recently.
I know, it's fine though. I wonder if we could apply for some of the same colleges with these scores. I don't want to hold you back, but with an athletic scholarship, I could aim a little higher.
Let's think about it. I'd love to go to the same college as you, Howard. It would make everything way less intimidating. And you know how anxious I get about school already? If you were at the same college as me, I'd find it so much easier to cope. So, what time are you coming over today? How long will it take you to get here if you set off as soon as you're ready? About 10 minutes?
Oh, you were serious about that?
Absolutely. My mom wants to cook dinner for us both as a reward for all our hard work.
I haven't been to your house since we were in middle school. Won't it be weird?
Only if you make it weird, loser.
Well, now I'm gonna have to try and make it as weird as possible, aren't I? Just kidding. I can probably make it over there in 30 minutes. Are you sure you guys want me gate crashing on your family lunch?
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Your mom and dad aren't going to be home until this evening, right? We don't want you sat at home by yourself all day with no one to celebrate with. My mom has already set a place at the table for you, and she's peeling extra potatoes. I hope you're hungry. We'll expect you around here in half an hour, okay? Hey, Howard. Thanks again for coming today. It really made my mom happy to have you over so she could show you how much she appreciates you.
Tell her thanks for having me. Lunch was really delicious. I haven't had your mom's cooking in such a long time. It brought back so many memories.
Yeah, you used to come and hang out here all the time when we were younger. You should come more next semester. We'll need to work on our college applications together in fall, right?
I guess.
What's with the attitude? Aren't you excited to apply to the same colleges as me? I thought you were into the idea. I hope you weren't just pretending for my mom's sake. If you don't want to go to the same colleges, just tell me, okay?
It's not that. I'm super excited to see if we can get into the same colleges. I'm just worried I'd be holding you back. Besides, we're much older than we were when we used to hang out in your room. Don't you think it might be a bit inappropriate now that we're not little kids anymore?
You're not going to hold me back, Howard. I'll decide where I want to apply and go to college based on what I want. I won't let it bother me if we can't go to the same place in the end. And I don't think it's inappropriate for us to hang out by ourselves in the meantime.
You don't? Well, that's cool, I guess. I'll come over sometimes then.
Good. There's something I wanted to say to you today, but I couldn't because my mom kept hanging around.
What is it? Can you tell me now?
No, it's nothing. I don't want to say it now. I'll tell you when I see you.
Are you serious? I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about that all day. Can't you just please tell me now?
No, actually, it's fine if you spend all day thinking about me. I'll enjoy that.
That is so mean.
Oh well, have a nice evening with your family. I hope they're happy with your test results.
I hope so too. Laura, are you there? Can't you answer the phone?
No, sorry, my mom has the radio on and we're supposed to be baking a pot pie for dinner tonight. I'm actually just watching, but I don't think she'd appreciate it if I just talk on the phone the whole time. What's up? Are you already so desperate to hear my voice? You only just left.
No, that's not it.
Oh, it isn't? I'm a little disappointed.
It's not that I don't want to hear your voice, but that's not why I was trying to call you. Something crazy has happened.
What is it? It can't be crazier than our SAT scores.
It's about Justin. Apparently his score was canceled. The examiners thought that he might have been cheating during the test, so they checked the camera in the exam room. The teacher said that you can clearly see he was looking at a cell phone during the test. I don't know if he'll even be allowed to retake it.
Oh my goodness, are you serious? Why would he do something like that? He's smart enough to get a good score. He didn't need to cheat.
I know, but he obviously let the pressure get to him, didn't he? You know how he was talking to you about the SAT being the most important test you'd ever take and stuff like that. I guess he just lost it and decided he would risk being disqualified for the sake of getting a perfect score. It is crazy. I never thought he would become so irresponsible. Hasn't he texted you about it? I would have thought that you'd be the first person he'd call to complain.
No, he hasn't texted me. Hopefully he'll just let me stay out of it. I'm not interested in him or his problems anymore. I can't believe he would do something so irresponsible, though. It's crazy.
Don't you want to text him to see if it's true? It might be fun to act like you don't know and say congratulations because you would assume he got a great score, right?
No thanks. Even if it would be fun to rub his nose in it a little bit, I don't really want to talk to him at all if I can help it.
I hear you. I just think it's kind of hilarious that he went on and on at you about not studying hard enough, and now look what happened. You have an incredible test score, and he has nothing. Even if he retakes the test, he'll have a black mark by his name when he applies to colleges.
Really? I thought that was just something the teachers said to prevent us from cheating.
No, I really think it'll go on all of his college applications that he was caught cheating once. Are you sure you don't want to text him and find out what he thinks about your score? I know I shouldn't be so mean, but I really want him to feel bad about how mean he was to you. This is the perfect opportunity to really get your revenge.
Fine, I'll text him, but I'm only doing this for you. I'm not going to enjoy it at all.
Don't forget to get screenshots because I want to see the whole thing afterwards.
Okay. You guys are so competitive. It's really not that attractive, Howard. I have one condition anyway.
What's that?
If Justin starts getting mad and blaming me for this somehow, you'll have to take responsibility because I'm not sticking around to listen to his insults and threats.
It's okay, I'll deal with the consequences. Oh, come on. I think this will be good for you. It's closure.
Okay, I'll text him. Hey Justin, how's it going? Today's SAT results day. I remember you said you didn't want to hear from me until it was over. I just wanted to let you know that I did okay. I'm glad I took the test this time round anyway. And I'm looking forward to applying to all of the colleges I dreamed about.
So, why are you texting me?
I don't know, I thought I should let you know that even though you said you'd give me another chance if I did well on the SAT, I don't need it. I don't want to meet up with you after all this. I don't even want to see you. So don't talk to me when I go back to school.
I thought you were being homeschooled from now on.
I decided to come back to school after the test results were out. It doesn't seem fair that I should miss out on my final year of high school just because you're a loser. I don't like you anymore, so don't worry about me talking to you or anything. I've moved on and there's someone else I like now.
Good for you.
Just so I know, what score did you get? Should I be worried that you'll be applying to the same college as I do? I know we talked about a couple we both liked. Justin? You're not responding. What's up? Didn't you get a very good mark? I can't believe that. You were so motivated and disciplined about studying.
Don't act like you don't know what is going on here.
Don't know what?
You already know my score was cancelled because they think that I was cheating, don't you? This is all just a front so that you can rub it in because you probably did just fine on the test and I have absolutely nothing to show for all the work I did.
You got caught cheating? What? Why?
Oh, please, stop pretending you didn't know. And I didn't say I cheated. The examiners thought I did, so my score is void and I have to retake the test.
But they wouldn't accuse you of cheating if they didn't have good evidence. They know something like this could ruin a person's future.
Well, they should be more careful because if my future is ruined after this, I'm gonna sue the school and the examiners.
This is such a shame, though. If you'd just taken the test without doing anything suspicious that could be construed as cheating, you probably would have gotten a great mark.
Do you think I don't know that?
Why do they think you were cheating if you didn't do anything wrong?
It is none of your business, Laura. I said I didn't want to hear from you anymore, didn't I?
You said you'd talk to me after the test was over, actually. But you do seem really busy right now. It takes a lot of time and effort to avoid telling the truth, I guess.
Oh, shut up, Laura. You've got no right to judge me. You never took the SAT seriously in the first place. You didn't feel the pressure like I did. I didn't even need to check my answers on my cell phone. I already got them right. This is so unfair. It can't be considered cheating if I was only checking what I already did. I didn't change anything on the test paper. Whatever, all this means is that I'm the only person who knows what a genius I am and how I got every question on the math part of the SAT correct.
If only that was worth something on your resume.
So, are you texting me to ask if I wanted to get back together? Because if you got a good mark, that means we can be boyfriend and girlfriend again.
I thought you said you'd consider getting back together with me if I got into one of our first choice colleges. We haven't even applied yet. But why would you want to get back together with me right now? Surely you'll need the time to keep studying so you can retake the SAT.
I told you I'm going to appeal against this accusation. It's not cheating to just check the answers.
You had a cell phone in the exam room? I think that's an immediate disqualification, regardless of what you actually do with your phone. The best you can do is retake the test and hope that some colleges will take you even though your mark was canceled the first time.
Well, now that you're done with this test, you can help me study. I'm not going to treat you all nice, though. You can look after my meals and carry my textbooks and things like that. I won't have time to do any of that stuff, and I'll need someone to help. I'll let you do that if you're well behaved. But I don't want to know about it if you're just going to skip school and pretend to be sick all the time. I just don't have patience for that kind of nonsense.
I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself, Justin. Didn't you see what I said about not caring about you anymore and not wanting to be with you or even see you? Why are you just assuming that I'm still interested in you? And not only that, but you think I still like you so much that I'll let you treat me like your slave? I don't think so. Can't you read? I don't like you anymore. You're clearly not as smart as everyone seems to think if you can't even understand what I'm saying to you.
Have you been cheating on me or something? Is there somebody else?
We aren't together anymore. You told me you were breaking up with me. We haven't spoken in weeks. I'm not going out with someone else right now, but even if I was, I wouldn't be cheating on you.
But you just said that you liked someone. What do you mean right now?
Yeah, I like him and I want to be with him, but that doesn't mean I'm cheating. The only cheat around here is you, Justin. I haven't asked the guy out, so I don't know how he feels about me. That's all. But it's none of your business anyway.
There's no way this other guy is a better option than me. Even if this cheating accusation sticks, I'm still gonna get a great score next time. Then I'll be able to apply to the same colleges as you and we can be together. There's no one else at our school who could even hope to apply to the kind of colleges we could go to.
Well, I don't know about that. I just think this other guy is kind of considerate and he really values me. In my opinion, that's better than being the smartest and getting into the same colleges. Even if we can't go to college together, I'd rather be with him.
You have betrayed me. I never said we were broken up for good. You just assumed that because you are so selfish.
I have never betrayed you. If anything, you're the one who betrayed me. Until we started studying for the SAT, you were the kindest, most considerate boyfriend I could have wished for. But as soon as you started worrying about your test score, it was like I didn't exist anymore, except as someone you could vent your anxiety and frustration on. I trusted you to treat me with respect, but you forgot how to do that, and the way you treated me had a really negative effect on my mental health. You really started to scare me, because I had no idea what your mood was going to be like at any particular time, and I constantly had to tread on eggshells around you.
Okay, I get it. I won't do anything like that anymore. You can trust me now. That stuff about letting you bring me my meals was just a bit of fun, so don't act so weird about it.
I don't want to be with you anyway. You made a complete fool of me when we broke up. I couldn't face going to school and seeing our classmates.
But you don't understand. I really want to be a better boyfriend now. It would really do me some good to have you around. You're such a calming and encouraging presence in my life. I would never have done anything stupid like taking my phone into the exam room if you had been there. Honestly, if you don't agree to get back together with me, I don't think I'll have anything good going on in my life at all. You know my parents have split up, right? And I got kicked off the basketball team when that new kid moved here. Everything in my life is basically falling apart. My test scores and you were basically the best thing I had in my life and the only thing I had control over. Now my SAT score is ruined, so you're all I have left. Oh, don't leave me and go out with some other loser. I can't handle it.
No, I'm sorry all of these horrible things have happened to you, but it doesn't excuse how you treated me. Besides, most of that stuff happened last year, so you need to start processing some of your feelings about it and try to look to the future. I can't be a part of that future, so that's pretty much the end of our relationship as far as I'm concerned.
You can't just decide that by yourself, Laura. Laura, answer me! Hey Laura, I know it's late, but if you're still up, I was just wondering if you remember what the teacher said our history papers have to be on. I didn't write it down.
Howard, that's due in 2 days. Are you even going to get it done? You were supposed to choose a founding father and write a letter from his perspective to the current president and include what you think is going well and what's going badly. I think the teacher is hoping it's going to be an entertaining assignment. I probably shouldn't have told you that. You'll never learn to write stuff down if I'm always helping you out like this.
But I need you. My mind is constantly on athletics these days, and I never have time to remember to write stuff down in the history class.
Well, that's not going to encourage me. If you're constantly thinking about athletics, when are you going to spare a thought for me? Maybe you spend too much time training and not enough time studying. You have to be able to do both if you want to go to college.
But the academic side of my scholarship application is done now. All I have to do is maintain my grades and try not to miss too many classes. That's why I'm constantly worried about training at the moment. I do think about you as well, though. Like when I suddenly realize I have a paper due in 2 days, which I haven't even started yet and don't know anything about. Then I think of you, because you're the only person in the world who is kind enough to help me out. But my application will be finished soon, and I'm also thinking about what we should do for our 3-month anniversary. I've been saving up because I thought we could go somewhere cool, like Universal Studios or Disney for the day. What do you think?
What? You've been planning a trip for us?
Sure. You've been saying for years that you want to go, especially to Disney World. So when we started dating, I thought it would be a great idea to start saving. We can go during vacation, but we need to decide dates. I wanted to make it a surprise, but I think maybe this way is better. You're so much better than me at planning stuff that I thought it would make sense to let you help.
You remember me talking about going to Disney World? It's still a dream, but I swear I haven't said anything about it to anyone for a while. My mom doesn't want to go, and I thought it would never happen, so I kind of gave up hoping.
Well, I guess you don't really talk about it anymore, but I can tell you still think about it when you see Disney stuff at the mall. You go all wistful and daydreamy.
You must know me so well, Howard. It's a little scary. You can tell what I'm thinking.
So you see, I do think about you as well as athletics, but I don't think about history so much, so I'm probably gonna need your help with that paper.
Fine. Do you want me to come over and study at yours while you write it? I'll make sure you don't get distracted.
Are you sure you won't distract me even worse?
Okay, I won't come over.
I'm just kidding. It's much better if you come over, because if you don't come over, I'll probably just text you while I'm supposed to be writing the paper. I'll tidy my room so there's enough space for the both of us to study.
You're supposed to be keeping it tidy. Is it messy or something?
Well, you could call it messy, but it won't take long to clean up. There are just a few textbooks and running magazines lying around.
Okay, I'll come over tomorrow after school so you have plenty of time to clear up.
Oh, thanks, Laura. That's gonna be really helpful.
You should start making notes about what you're gonna write. Then you'll be ready to start when I get there. I'll see you tomorrow anyway. And you don't have to thank me. It's my pleasure. I'm still trying to pay you back for all the help you gave me this year. I really think if it wasn't for you, I'd be a complete mess right now. Thank you so much for being there for me. You're the best.
I know, I am pretty amazing.
Oh, you already know that? I'll stop telling you then. And I guess you don't need me to come over there and help you study after all.
I didn't mean it, it was a joke. Oh, please, come on, I promise to love you forever.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. It's been about 6 months since Howard and I got together. Our first day of officially dating was the day after the SAT results came out. I'm so glad I found someone like Howard who works so hard and thinks of things he wants us to do together, like trips he wants to take me on and stuff like that. He really knows me. We've been friends since elementary school, and I think this is the first time I've dated someone after being friends with them first. It's so much better this way. We don't have to worry about any weird surprises from getting to know each other from scratch. And we already have such a close relationship. We can laugh and joke with each other, but we can also tell each other anything and not worry about being judged too harshly. I feel like I can really trust him to always consider my feelings. As for my ex-boyfriend Justin, I haven't had any contact with him since we talked after the SAT results came out. He didn't go back to school after that, which was probably because he was too embarrassed to see the people he'd been acting all superior with. After a couple of weeks, it transpired that he was going to move schools and take the SAT again at his new school. I don't think he ever tried to sue our school for accusing him of cheating. I doubt that would have worked anyway because there was clear proof he took his phone into the test. But one of the guys in our grade still keeps in touch with him, and so every so often I hear about what he's up to now. Apparently he took the SAT again and got a good score, so he applied to some colleges and got accepted somewhere that they didn't mind he cheated on his first one. It's a shame for him that he couldn't apply to any Ivies because I know it was his dream to go to a really good college. Howard and I were lucky enough to both get into a really great school. We're not actually attending the same college, but Howard's school will be close enough to mine that we can plan to meet up at the weekend. I'm excited to see what we can do now that we're almost ready to set out on this new chapter in our lives. I'm sure it's going to be great. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more content.
Hey! I just got home and there was some girl in our bathtub. Is this part of your celebration for me finally getting out of the hospital?
Huh? Today was the day that you got out?
I sent you a text yesterday telling you.
I must have forgotten what you said.
You're just going to pull this senseless crap when your wife is getting out of the hospital from her breast cancer treatment?
Hey, I think it's amazing that you were able to make it through the surgery.
But there is some random girl in our bathtub. Whose doing is this, huh?
I would like to think it is her doing.
But how did she get into our house with wearing only lingerie? I don't care how much the truth will hurt. Tell me what is going on here.
Well, could you at least calm down first?
All right, then what should I do to calm down? I can drop all of my things and go over to the nearest cafe and wait for you to give me an answer.
It'd probably be better if you were to just go back to your parents' house at this point.
What?
Because I've already decided that I want to divorce you. You were no good to me once you ended up getting cancer.
So coming home after 2 weeks in the hospital to a random girl naked in our bathtub is your way of telling me that you want a divorce?
Well, it's your fault for getting sick in the first place. With all of that time alone, I thought to myself about what the future would look like for us. Then I decided that I should start looking for another, much better girl to be with.
Well, if you're going to start messing around with other women, at least have the dignity to be with them outside of our house.
Well, do you know how much it would cost me to stay at a hotel every night?
I have no clue.
Well, all of this doesn't matter anyways, and now hurry up and return the house key.
But I still have a lot of my things at that house.
I can just send them all to your parents.
I still need to let my body rest for a little bit before I can go out anywhere far. And do you even know where my parents' house is?
They live in Maine?
So you should know how far that is from us here in Arizona. Now get that girl out of our house so that I can lay down and rest.
She'll freeze being forced out of the house after just taking a bath.
I know that, but where the heck are you right now?
Huh? I'm nearby.
I can tell that you are afraid of me.
I'm at the gas station just down the street from our place.
I can see that gas station from the cafe I am sitting in, and you're not there.
I think you're looking at the wrong gas station. I'm at the one a bit further down the road.
I just walked by that gas station walking here, and it has been torn down.
Oh, you're getting really annoying. Just shut up already.
When someone is backed into a corner, they tend to get frustrated easily. Just like you.
Well, stop trying to torment me and start gathering your things to get out of my house.
Is that all you want?
I already told you that is exactly what I want.
You know there aren't too many girls like me left in the world.
I don't care. I don't want you anymore. At this point, you'd be best off going to a zoo for all I care.
You're pissing me off. I'd watch your back if I were you.
I think you're the one that should have been watching their back. I know that you had filled out some of those divorce forms, ready to be handed in whenever you were wanting to.
What?
Isn't getting a divorce something that you've been waiting for a while now as well? I found those forms in your nightstand, and they were all filled in with your handwriting.
That's...
This just proves that our marriage was a failure from the beginning. So I thought that going out with another girl while you were in hospital wouldn't have been such a bad thing.
Don't act like finding those papers made it okay to cheat on me.
Well, it's terrible of you to start filling that stuff in without telling me. Finding them just showed me that you had already pretty much thrown me out.
I can't deal with this anymore.
Great, get out of here.
My name is Elise Brown, and I am 33 years old. During my 3rd year of being married, I found out that I have breast cancer. And while I was in the hospital, my husband never came to visit me. Not even once. And just as I got out of treatment, I found out that he had been cheating on me. I suppose that was one heck of a good surprise. But even before realizing that he had been cheating on me by finding that girl naked in our bathtub, I had already been having feelings of our relationship falling apart. And I have a very good reason for having that feeling. And it doesn't seem like Matt knew much about how I was feeling at all. At first, I was planning to send in those divorce papers, but after finding out that I had cancer, I decided that it wasn't such a good idea. But man, does the way that everything turned out suck. Now my body isn't only left with scars on the outside, but scars on the inside as well.
Are you back at your parents' house?
Well, I didn't have anywhere else that I could go to.
I got all of your things together because I thought that I should send them over there. But it looks like my girlfriend looked through your clothes and found some that she would want to use.
Seriously?
So I thought that instead of getting a settlement from you, I'd just take all of your clothes.
Are you guys actually being serious right now?
Well, I didn't really care about it much before, but it seems that you have quite a lot of really nice clothing. So she is super happy that it all fits her.
You guys better not lay a finger on the rest of my stuff.
It's fine. You caused me all sorts of trouble getting sick with your breast cancer. So don't start talking to me like I owe you anything.
Don't start thinking that my life was less valuable than my clothing.
But it was because of me that you were able to afford all of this. So, in other words, all of this is mine anyway.
I work to be able to buy that stuff.
Oh, you're a cheapskate. That's why I want you to stay out of our life.
I don't care if you want to throw me away. I just want you to send me my stuff.
It seems like all of your makeup and perfume is high-end as well. When she saw that you had a bunch of Dior fragrances, she almost passed out.
Well, you better tell her that if she uses even a drop of any of my perfumes, I will come over there and literally drench her in sewage water just to make sure that smell comes off of her. Make sure she remembers that well.
Scary. But if you think you can actually do that, I want to see you try.
I was planning to use a lot of my skincare creams after I got out of the hospital, so make sure she doesn't touch that either.
For someone with your skin, you should just lather yourself in olive oil.
Can you guys just forget about my stuff, please? I have done my best to take care of all of my bags and clothing. I have a lot of memories as well with all of my stuff. They are my prized possessions. Please, send them back to me.
Do you think your crying will get me to stop? It is inevitable now. What could you possibly do to me when you're on the other side of the country?
You said that you'd send me that stuff, so you should keep that promise.
Well, maybe I was lying to you. By the way, what is this letter that was in your drawer?
Wait, if nothing else, at least don't open that letter.
Well, when you say it like that, it makes me want to open it.
Stop. I swear.
What the hell? Elise, I love you is written inside of it. Is this from another man?
It's not what you think.
This is a damn love letter. So, you try to hide this from me too? Who's the cheater now?
I'll read it over again. I told you that it's not what you think.
I don't want to look at it again. I cannot believe that you were cheating on me too. You probably used your time in the hospital as a way of messing around with other men too.
Don't try and force yourself to act like an idiot.
Now you've made it possible for me to get more money from you in the divorce settlement.
I didn't do anything wrong. You're just acting like a complete fool. I just have one thing that I ask of you. Stop messing with my things. That's it.
Oh, shut up, you cheater. Someone in your place has no right to ask anything of me.
Right now, it is Sunday morning. I think I can make it to the flight.
What are you talking about now?
I want to fly back over there to get my stuff, but my body is still not fully recovered from the surgery, so it might not be possible.
Well, that sounds like good news to me.
Are you at home right now?
Right now, I'm giving her 1 day to look through all of your things for whatever she wants to keep.
You guys are frickin' deaf, huh? Well, whatever. Do whatever makes you two happy. But because of that, don't be afraid of what comes next.
What the hell do you think you can do to me? Your body is too weak to even make it over here. Oh, so stop trying to act all high and mighty. Yo, who the hell are these two massive men?
They're my brothers. You should recognize them from our wedding, right?
Were they this huge before?
Recently, the two of them have been going to the gym quite a lot. They started to really get into wrestling, so this was the next step. And since they are twins, they strive to have the same body type as one another. They even go by the nickname Gorilla Twins at the gym.
Did they come all the way from Maine?
That's right. They came to get all of my things, as well as that letter.
You would go as far as sending muscle men to do your job for you?
Well, my dad always told them to protect their little sister no matter what. So they are just fulfilling that promise.
But what scares me even more is that they have a key to the house. How did they get that?
We were able to get a copy of the key from that house's realtor.
Huh?
Do you not remember that we were asked by the realtor agent if it was okay for them to have a copy of the key in case of an emergency?
I didn't really think that they would just give a key out to anyone, though. Especially not your henchmen.
All I had to do was ask if it was okay.
But why the hell would they be okay with someone from Maine asking for it?
Because I was the one that co-signed for that house with you. It wasn't that hard for me to give them the names of my two brothers and say that they were just coming by to pick up a spare while they stayed with us for a little while.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Is this how you're gonna get your revenge? I have the law to protect me, you know? It doesn't matter if you try to scare me into submission, I can just call the cops on these two.
Well, doing that isn't going to save you from what will happen to that house.
What?
That house is contracted to be torn down next month.
I have never heard about this.
I told you about this 6 months ago, and I even showed you the contract we were given by the city office. You really can't be bothered to remember anything I tell you. You didn't even listen to what I had to tell you about my surgery.
Then what should the two of us do?
Well, maybe the two of you can find a new apartment to live in, even though the rent is extremely high in that area.
That is gonna be impossible. I only make $2,000 a month.
Well, that's too bad.
Did we get any money in return for our house getting signed off to be torn down?
I did, but I have no reason to give any of that money to you.
But it was for the both of us to put towards a new place, right? And I can't move out to the countryside. The commute will be over an hour and a half.
Well, if you would have paid attention when I talked to you about our housing issue, maybe I would have put half of the money into your account. I was planning on looking into new houses for us, but then I became ill and didn't have the time or energy.
But, well, I was in the wrong this whole time. I was even lying about cheating on you. The girl that you saw in our tub was just someone that I hired to surprise you after you got home from the hospital. That's all.
So we came all this way just for you to tell me you had been lying?
I'm telling the truth. So can you please give me half of that money so that I can find a place to live?
I don't believe you. And why would I give you any money when you already got a settlement from me?
I'll give you back all of your things, all of your cosmetics and clothing. Oh, and that reminds me, According to that love letter, you were cheating on me, so I should be able to get more money from you if I get a lawyer.
That letter was from my dad.
Huh?
He gave me that letter a long time ago when I first moved out of their house and told me to open it when I turned 35. He always starts his letters by saying that he loves me.
Really? I thought that it was a love letter this whole time.
Every time I got a year closer to being 35, the excitement in me grew to open that letter. But you ruined that excitement for me. I will never, ever forgive you for that.
Oh, stop worrying so much about a damn letter. I'm about to lose the place that I live in.
I think the only reason you are so worried about that is because you always blow all of your savings on going out with different girls.
I only just began having affairs with the girl that I am with now. So don't act like I've been fooling around with other girls for a while now.
Whatever you say. I know that you have been fooling around with other girls for over a year now. You would always mutter different names while you were asleep talking. Around 10 different names, I think.
And you think that this is evidence to say that I've been cheating on you for that long? Those could all be characters from books that I read.
Well, the names that you had been saying were the exact same names of the people that you were texting on your phone.
You looked into my phone? You broke one of the most important rules for married couples.
You were also looking at my phone all the time, so it goes both ways.
You noticed that?
Because you were always looking at my phone, I became suspicious of you. You were probably trying to find a reason to leave me by looking through my phone, huh?
Damn it.
I just got a message from my brother. He says that all of my cosmetics have been opened up and used. And he says that all of my clothes are covered in a really bad-smelling perfume. You're screwed now.
I'll buy you replacements.
Makeup, perfume, creams, and hair products. All of that together comes out to about $3,000. And I'm not going to wear those clothes now, so I'll have to toss them. So clothing will come out to around $20,000, I think.
What? They couldn't have all been that expensive.
They were all of the high-end brands that I had always wanted. So to me, this all breaks my heart. What's so bad about expecting that money back from you?
So you really do plan to get that money back?
Of course I do.
Well, maybe you should ask my girlfriend to pay you back. I wasn't the one that used all of that crap.
You're just going to throw her out that easily now, too? Does it not hurt you knowing that you burned through all of these women without feeling any remorse for them?
I only talked to most of them by text message. I never actually met with any of them.
You can stop lying to me. I know that you have gone out plenty of times to be with them. I looked at their contact information in your phone, and under their names you had their home address written.
Huh?
I also know that the girl you let stay at our house on the day I came home's name was Alyssa. And I know that the girl you went to see while Alyssa was in the bath was Emily, right?
What the hell?
I also saw that you had intentions of getting married to all of them. It seems they have all been talking about being engaged with you already. Huh?
That was just some jokes we were saying back and forth to each other. We aren't actually engaged.
I even saw some messages saying that you want to marry them once we are finally divorced. It seems that is how you have been playing your cards for the last year now, right? Going out to have separate lives with each of your girlfriends.
But it isn't like I've chosen anyone to be serious with yet.
Cut the crap! I know that you have been planning to get serious with each and every one of them. Trying to buy engagement rings for every single girl. And collecting money from them to put towards the marriage papers.
Stop lying. How many people do you think a man can marry?
And while I was sick with cancer, I thought it would be a good idea to put off turning in the divorce papers that I had filled out. I thought that by waiting it out while I was focused on trying to fight cancer, he would come around to trying to support me again. But every day that you moved further and further away from me was the day that I moved closer and closer to really wanting to send the papers. But finally, the end has come. I feel so relieved to know that I will never have to see your face or hear your name again. Damn, I'm practically crying right now because I am so happy.
But I finally come to realize that I do want to be with you.
Really?
I know that everything that I've done to you hasn't been right, and that I let you down while you were getting your surgery for cancer.
What?
But I finally come to realize that no matter what happens to you from now on, I want to be by your side helping you through it. We've been through a lot, so something as silly as this shouldn't be strong enough to break us apart, right?
What the hell are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying.
I know that inside your head, you are just thinking of ways to keep me around so that I'll give you more money. And if you're nice to me, I'll reduce the amount of money I ask for in the settlement, right?
No, I'm thinking about how strong our love is.
I doubt you would throw away all of the hard work you put in to have all of those girls around you prepared to marry you when I am gone. So this love that you're talking about is one big joke.
Huh?
I think you have even gone to some of their parents' houses already to ask for permission. I'm sure their parents will be upset to hear that you backed out on the marriage, huh? Huh.
That's not something I'm worried about.
I bet you even said that you would do everything in your power to make their daughters happy. But if you really want to get back together with me, you'll need to tell them all that you are running away because you have plans with your ex-wife. Do you think they will all forgive you for this?
But what should I do? What do you think I should do?
I'm not giving you any advice.
Help me, please. My head is about to explode.
Then go right ahead and explode for all I care. After the divorce was made official, I was able to get $25,000 in a court settlement from Matt, as well as another $20,000 in an out-of-court settlement for all of my cosmetics and clothes that he ruined. And as for the other women that learned about him backing out of their marriage, they all earned money from him as well, around $10,000 in total. There are still 4 girls that don't know about what has happened yet, so I will go ahead and send them a letter letting them know what has been going on behind their backs. Matt later had to leave the house, and for a while was bouncing around all of his friends' houses. But after a while, he was able to find a new girl to stay with. She ended up being super clingy, to the point where she was asking if his work was more important than her. So after a while, he had to quit his job to stay at her house full-time. I guess that is the life he deserves after the amount of women he tried to run with. Huh. This was the year that I was able to read my father's letter, as I had finally turned 35. But of course, I was still a little ticked that Matt had opened it a while back. Reading it made me cry a lot, but I think I cried a whole lot more knowing what I had to go through to get the letter back. In the end, I have realized just how strong I am having my 2 brothers to back me up, and that now I will be free to start my new life back here in Maine. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.